Need to moisturize, sir. Do 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 do. Wash your hands so you don't make your face gross. Ignore the toilet that's there. Do do. Ba 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 ba. Hey! You say hi, Meow? Hello? Just washing my face so I do stuff. And Ham's following me. Do 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 do. What do? How heckin' best. Just wash my hands and I touch something gross. Hello. I just want to get jobs done, and I find that it helps me so much more when I have people watching me. That sounds a bit weird, but I don't care because that way jobs get done. Where have I put everything? Want to say hi, Ian? No, you don't. He hates me. Who is he? Who is he? Who is he? It's your friends. He's like, it's a screen. I can't see anything. Hello. Oh my goodness. Who just sent that? You don't have to send me money. That's okay. It's very kind of you, but that's okay. We're just happy to hang. That is incredibly kind of you. I don't know how to send that back. That probably sounds really pick me as well. I really don't want to sound pick me. That's very kind of you. Thank you. We are trying to pull ourselves together a bit because we've had rather a intense couple of weeks. I'll use the money on ham. Okay, I'll do that. Guys, I actually bought Ham a new cage and it's coming from Amazon in a couple of days. And no, Ham isn't all better yet. That's why I thought I would get him a new cage. All of it thigh out, bro. Ugh. Anyway, so I got him a new cage. But it's to kind of encourage a new wave of health and well-being, and this one won't rust either, which I think is important. But yes, that will go towards his cage then. Thank you very much. Perfect. Yeah, the ear lick, just forgiveness in a bottle. I have a moisturizer that I keep forgetting about. It's just water. Calm down. Where did I put it? I've been using all of this. I got glutened. Not that you care about me, but I don't care. This is my life. Bridget, are you watching The Pit? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I love that show. I love that show so much. I love medical shows, except I find Grey's Anatomy a bit difficult because it's very drama based, whereas I really appreciate the medical side of all of the like I was an ER girly growing up because both my parents work in healthcare. You want to come down off the door? I'll get the boat. Like my dad's a nurse and my mom's a social worker. And so they literally like ED is their bread and butter. And I loved ED. I love ED. I know it sounds really silly and people are like, are you crazy? I love hospitals. I love hospitals and I love airports. I don't know why, but just those buildings are home. Because my dad worked FIFO, so we had to pick him up from the airport. And on his off days, he would do shift work in the ER. ED is emergency department here. We call the emergency department, not just the emergency room, which sounds real dramatic. Probably have too much on me, but that's okay. But yes, my point before being, I'm just trying to be nicer to my skin. We're going to take it easy today. We're going to do some jobs. That's why I've brought you with me. Hey, from T-Bar in Queensland. T-Bar, I live in T-Bar, mate. I'm here in freaking up the road from Glennie, mate. I live in Toowoomba. If you know what that means, to speak in my language. Yeah, him watching me is hilarious because then he'll try to like eat my cream. That's why I try to use like organic creams and things like that so they don't hurt him. We have an ER and an urgent care. Yeah, well, that they are different things in when it comes to triage. ED, dude, urgent care is like stitches. You do need to do it urgently, whereas the other stuff is like, oh, mate's having a heart attack. He's got a thrombo. Yeah. Are you doing anything for Easter? You're gonna love this. Steve and I are gonna clean out our pantry. It's gonna be so fun. Um, it's gonna be boring, but Steve is so boring. That's just who he is. And I love that because it really lets me be the flavor. But so we'll probably end up being home. We've also been like nonstop and he's got a lot of work to do. So both of us are really enjoying being at home this last little while. I was the maid of honor for a wedding last week. I have so much cream on my face and it's actually making me hot. The pantry. Yes, the pantry. That and all of this as well. Like this is all a mess. But that's why you're here. Because you're gonna watch me do it because I have ADHD and that helps me do jobs if someone's watching me. Even though I'm basically talking to myself because none of you can actually talk back to me, but I just pretend you do. Ham talks back to me. He screams in my ear. So yeah. I'm going insane. Can you tell? Cage funds have been following Ham for more than 2 years now. That's so kind of you. Thank you. I feel as I it's so nice of you to do that. You don't just know people you don't have to be sending me anything. I already make money from the videos that you already watch on YouTube. Like, I'm not rolling in it by any means, but I can afford the stuff. Like I was able to afford his cage. You're so kind. Thank you. You don't have to. Just let me reiterate that. I already spend a lot of money on this bird, so oh, a polite young bird. I didn't get to take a photo of it the other day, but he stood with his toes like this, and he looked so polite. Like he was just with his little like prong toes, it looked like a little old man just going, "Oh yes, dear, it's fine. Love it, love it." Absolutely love Ham Joy Ham's blush. Oh, I'm so glad. We're doing a re-release in November, I believe, for those. So get ready. Yeah. Hello from Arkansas. I only realized not that long ago that Arkansas was Arkansas, but dapper young man. Such a dapper young gentleman. Such a distinguished gentleman who gets so irritated with me now. Oh gosh. We know we don't. Yeah, well, you don't. Okay, you don't. You really don't. You really don't need to be sending anything to us. We love you all anyway. I hate having to spread out moisturizer further than what you anticipated. Holy crap. And I'm also coming off a spray tan, so I've got like patches of like orange. Yeah, feed ham popcorn. I would if we had any at the moment, which we don't. And our shopping center is a little bit short on a few things at the moment because of all the crisis that's happening with the fuel. Because people panic and panic buy, and so we're on one-ply toilet paper again. Talking that much just made me out of breath. How cool is that? I think it's the indigestion. The wedding went so well. The wedding really did go so well. I was in a raspberry red pink dress. I had my hair up to here. I had roses and other beautiful pink flowers. Yeah. Yeah, as an American, sorry about that. That's okay. I know it's not your fault. Hi from New Zealand. Mate, we are coming back to New Zealand. We had such a good time last year. we cannot wait to come back. We're also really worried about going there because technically your fuel is way worse than ours. Like even when we were there last year, it was much, much more. Your diesel reached like 450 a litre, if not more. Hi, being here from Atlanta. Don't yell. It's unbecoming. Also turned a few of my customers. Yeah, oh, you've made them join the cult, the ham fam. I really don't think we're too weird. Like we've got some stuff. Like we say we're doing step up good boy, but like we're not too weird. I'm a little unwashed and a bit grotty at the moment because I haven't done any maintenance on anything, hence why we look like a worm with our hair slicked back because it's dirty. Might do an oil treatment while I have you guys here. It'll help with everything. Okay, yeah, we're pulling ourselves together. I'm pulling my sleeves up because now it's hot inside. Even though it's kind of cool outside, but it's all right. Why don't we put in some earrings? Routine live stream. We never really follow a routine. We suck at this kind of stuff. Well, sure, do your treatment. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate the permission. I was going to do it anyway, but thank you. A dinosaur named Peanut says hi. Hello, Peanut. I work at a medical clinic as a phone operator and have accidentally said what do on the phone so many times. That's so cute. Oh, I do it anyway. And people are like, oh my God, Bridget, you sound like the bird. And I'm like, the bird sounds like me. Dude mimics me. Oh, shit. Sorry. Heck. Heckin' seed. Sorry, mate. Did that scare you? Are you okay? He's gone all skinny. You and him are matching. Yes, they're matching shirt. I've also got nails for this wedding, and so I'm a little bit disabled when it comes to that's probably a really terrible way to put it, but I'm a little bit munty when it comes to putting things in. I can't feel it. Ham, I wish you could do this. Greetings from Germany. I have to sleep. Yes, please do sleep. I realize that it's probably like midnight in that on the other side of the world, which most of you are coming in from. What do you want to do? You're kind of half hanging off me, you're half not. Who is it? Hi, do you still play roller derby? I've never played roller derby in my life. So I don't know how I could still play it. But I do roller blade. Never roller skated. I have no roller skate skill. But I can ice skate, and I really want to ice skate since heated rivalry. I tell you what. Only 7 p.m. in Minnesota. Okay. How did Ham pick up the Pac-Man's Death Note? That's kind of like his own little mix, actually. Like he laughed, but kind of had a bit of a scream. So that's an OG Ham sound. But it is, I think, stems from because we play a lot of Mario Kart in this house. I think it's the sound of like when you spin out, when you get hit by a shell, like. Sent some for Ham's Cage as well. Thank you. That's so nice of you. Ham's Cage is a little bit bigger. It's not too much bigger. I don't want to freak him out. And also, we don't have the biggest space ever. But it is bigger and has one of those dome roofs that you can like open it like this and put a stick. Because I won't be using the dowel sticks. We'll be using a natural stick from the outdoors. Because we've just recently come over some feet sores. They're gone now. But while we were on the coast with mum and dad, Gammy and granddad, we did have some foot sores form from the crappy stands in which he was on. Oh, it totally sounds like that. I just binged Hit Arrive the Pasta. I've seen that show like 6 times now and read the books. God, look at this monster. That's creating shadow. Oh, gluten. I had gluten and now my face is mad. Make sure you wash the sticks. Oh, I will. I'll be treating them. I'll be putting them in a bath of water and vinegar, which you should do with all bird toys anyway. Just kind of like give them a good wash and let them soak a little bit. If they disintegrate, they shouldn't be in a bird cage anyway. Really should just clean up while I'm here. That's what I'll do. I'll clean up while I'm here and answer questions while Ham just minds me. Because he's being very clingy at the moment since he's been away every day. Gammy needs her own fan page. She, I think, would hate it. She likes being a feature, but she doesn't want her own page. I don't think she's not really internet savvy, though she does comment on a lot of videos now. She goes by Julie Stark because she's a Game of Thrones fan. Watching hockey game right now. Oh, Quebec! I've also been watching Shoresy. I am such a huge fan of Shoresy, and y'all Canadians know what's up. Could also bake the stick. Yes, you can also bake the stick. Unfortunately, the stick sizes in which I need may not fit in our oven. No fruit sticks for a hammy boy. Not right now. I'm trying to lower some of the fruit content that's going on. Because after he comes back from Gammy and Granddad's, he's fed. Can Ham speak? Ham certainly can speak. It's when and where that's important, and sometimes it's hard to get him to shut up. Good evening. Hi. It's one of the American regulars saying hello. Oh, hi. Hey, B from Florida. Wow, gosh, I cannot get over sometimes how far away you guys are, and yet you like chime in to see us. We're basically just like Queensland bogans that don't do much except poke fun of a parrot. They spoil their grandbird. They sure do. How do you manage to keep a clean house when you have a bird? I don't. There's a reason I'm not showing you the floor. Is Taskmaster popular in New Zealand and should Ham go on? I don't know if it's popular in New Zealand because I'm from Australia. But Ham and I should definitely go on. I don't think Ham would go on, mainly because he doesn't like strangers, particularly if he has never met them. And so I think he'd be like, I don't want to complete any tasks because I don't know you. Where? You guys make my day. Oh, that's so sweet. Hello to your Quaker. Hi, Janie. I've been wondering what's happened to you guys. Finally here. Oh, thank you. We've just been a little bit keeping it low because Ham's been so sick, and I want to make a video if he's unwell. It seems wrong. If he seems unwell, I won't make a video because I feel like that's taking advantage of him. That's not cool. Just a girl from Pennsylvania who loves birds. Same, babe, same. Not from Pennsylvania, though, obviously. How's the future going? Polska? I don't understand that reference. Is he feeling better? Little bits. I think so. My biggest concern is the nodes that are on his organs. Mum, what is on your face? It tastes good. Beef tallow. I've got, it's called Roman Blue Tallow Balm, grass-fed tallow with chamomile and blue tansy. It's really good. It's the only thing I found that hasn't given me like a rash because I got really sensitive skin and I'm pale and live in Australia. So it's basically a constant battle here of me and the sun. Talking to another commenter. Oh, such a good birdie, Mum. Thank you. That's really cute. I could be better though. Always looking to improve. This is good. This is actually getting stuff cleaned up on my little Duchess. Oh, I'll show you. It's all just like a mess here. Cam doesn't like the stand that this is on, so that's probably why he's been so quiet. You want to come back and hang out? He'll be back. He's just in the bathroom. Quebec. Yeah, the exact same. What's your least favorite phase sound of Ham's? The screech that he does right in my ear. That's been the sound that's really, pushed limits and made me go on. Maybe I'm not a bird person, but you know. The tinnitus is real. The tinnitus. Every time I think of the word tinnitus, I think of that meme where the chick's just like, the tinnitus, the tinnitus is real. And she's like, tonight is real. And you can't hear shit. Okay. This is good. This is productive. Would you like to come out yet? He's on the door. Have me little Hufflepuff scrunchie. I have all of the houses. My Ravenclaw one is the one I use the most. Because I'm a Ravenclaw, obviously. So this is probably the tightest one I got at the moment. You actually got hearing damage from him. Yes, I do. Oh, hello. Bridget, you crack me up. Well, I'm glad I do something. Can you not crap on the bed? Did you? This is not Mount Rushmore for you. This is my bed. This is why Daddy doesn't like you being in here. Can you? Yeah. There we go. Yeah, it just makes him so comfortable. Every time I make the bed, he wants to get on it. Actually, I'll show you. I'll make the bed and I'll show you. It's really cute. It's cute, but it's also like annoying. Seriously though, thought you were from New Zealand. Always wanted. I'm not from New Zealand, though it's really not hard to do one of their accents. When I was in New Zealand, Steve had to have a serious conversation with me because he was like, Bridget, you have to stop doing the accent to them, because I didn't know I was doing it. It's got to be one of the worst personality traits one can have, especially when you have ADHD, because it looks like you're destroying attention to yourself. Promise you I wasn't. They were just going, how good was the slope? Did you have a good time? And I'm like, yeah, that was amazing. Yeah, it was so good. And they're like, Bridget, that's not what you sound like. I'm like, I've forgotten who I am. I'm actually made up of so many different personalities. I have none of my own. So if you ever meet me in public, I'll be so different because I don't know who I'll adopt that day. So Ham gets mad if she even babysits me. Yeah, he does. It's ADHD behavior, not personality. Well, at this point, ADHD is part of my personality because I'm unmedicated and don't tend to get back on medication because I've actually never felt better and I sleep now. Hello, Ham B. Don't forget to like. Thank you. The ADHD struggle is so real. So it certainly makes things interesting. That's choice, hey. What's choice? What's choice? I wish. Called accent mirroring. Yeah, it's our desperate. Yeah, it's the masking. It's our desperate like plea for fitting in, especially in women. Especially in women. It's our like desperation to be like, I'm one of you. Please don't kick me out of your group. Yeah. There's a chopper. Do you hear the blackbird? Oh, see, he's on the bed. I do the same thing. See, thank you. I have undiagnosed ADHD. We're pretty perceptive, I'll tell you that. How do I spread this out so I sit properly? Can I do an American accent? Easily. Considering that almost every TV show that we watch here in Australia is in America, it's really not hard to pick that up at all. At all. Can you get off my novel bag? Shoot. I don't want to pick you up because I've got rubbish. Thank you. Survival of the fittest and most alike. Yeah. What part of Australia are you from? You? Queensland. It's near Brisbane. Toowoomba. Town called Toowoomba. Survival of the fittest, most alike. Steve and Ham friends yet? Yeah, I get. Any drawbacks? Plenty. So many. That's why I chose not to medicate anymore. I was medicated since high school. And I did a couple of different things. I see a kinesiologist. I know UK TV. Oh, plenty of UK TV. Like American and UK. They're the main two. I love British TV so much. Yeah, Bluey State. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. We live near Bluey State. No, we are in Bluey State. We live about an hour and a half drive from Bluey's house. Yeah. Does Ham have any rare phrases you haven't caught on tape? Yes. He has so many. He's gone again. He's on the bed again. On the far end. Oh, how does this? There he is. He says my name the way Steve says it. Bridget! But he won't say it unless he's looking for me and Steve's there. So I've never been able to catch it. Hello, Bridget and Ham from Ohio. Cool. Hi from Stockholm, Sweden. I only got medication when I was 20. Can't go. Yeah, I also don't want to be reliant. Bridget, my daughter and I were having a conversation and we know what you think. And we want to know what you think. Will Dr. Robbie actually leave? No, it's season 2 and he's the main guy. God. Stupid. Of course not. Dr. Rabinovich is displaying signs of suicidism. There are signs and different things that are showing his deteriorating mental health. That man ain't going nowhere. If anything, he's going to be admitted. Yeah. So that's what, yeah, we said too. Yeah. Do you watch RFDS? What is that? What? Where's Steve at work at his boring job? Wait, I have to Stockholm. We'll have 12 degrees Celsius and sunny tomorrow. Yeah, we're currently at like, oh my watch. What is the? It's probably about 24 degrees here, but it started this morning at about 10 Celsius. Do you have more than one bird? Nah. Just this guy. We hope to have another one soon, but it won't be in this house. Steve and I are currently saving for another house because this is his house. Steve bought this house because he's an electrician and doesn't like spending money, and so he's good at saving. He's love. Can you snuggle Hamlet? Not right now. He's not in the snuggling mood right now. We'll go ham. Fudge says what joy and squawk. Aw. Oh, thank you so much. Chuckle. Yeah. He can laugh. He laughs like me. Every now and again, he'll just go, oh my god, I'm so happy you're alive. I'm so happy you're here. I can't keep up. Royal Flying Doctor Service. Isn't that like an old show? Like, wasn't that an OG Australian like classic? Or have they revamped that? I think they might have revamped it. I want to see it now though. B, do you play games at your free time? Sometimes. I don't know how to stream videos. I'm showing my elder Gen Z. I'm the first year of Gen Z, but I'm showing my age in the sense that I'm like, I don't know how to show a stream. I suck. I actually don't know how to do that. Someone could like send me a video on how to actually do that. I would do it because I play a lot of like Hogwarts Legacy and Minecraft, and what else do we play? Something, probably. A few things. Red Dead Redemption. Who do you play games with? Yeah, we got just answered that. We started with -15. Yuck. Yuck. That's a big jump. Like 30 degrees. Wow. How many words or phrases does Sam say? So many. And they're different variations. My eyebrows need brushing. Or maybe a lady friend for hand. Maybe. Good job owning a house. It's hard in Australia. He bought this quite a few years ago, though. Steve's a bit older than me. Steve's about 5 years older than me, 4 years older than me. Feels like more than that sometimes. He's such an old man. He picks weeds for fun. Like, yeah, I know that it's about the Australian Royal Flying Doctor Service. I just didn't know if it was the old one or if there's a new one revamped. Can I get him to talk? I can try. Yes, I do watch Beak a Beak. We're so close. We're good besties. Ham just adores Ducky. Do you wanna say hello? Who is it? He's seeing himself, so I'm trying to get him to react to him. Hello. What do? Well, there it goes to show you really can't make him do anything at all. We love Beaker. Ham does not like TV. He doesn't really know what to do. He's like, what's going on? He is very cute. Oh, great. He just shut on me. I'll be back. I've got to clean that up. Especially if it's on carpet, Ham. Oh my gosh. Can you come out of here? This is the bathroom. No place for Bertie. He refused to perform. Yeah, he's not a showman if it's in demand. He does it when he wants to. I just realized how dusty it is in here. Oh my god, yuck. I really need to get cleaning. Okay. That was the point of this live, is so you guys happy. Your video captions are killer. Just the best. Oh, thank you. Needs an electric plant, mister. He's not a huge fan of things that are electric, but like can move on its own. He's like, I was gonna make the bed and show you guys how he jumps on the bed. He's a dusty baby. He's an oily baby. She's making the bed, Ham. Can you see him? He's up there. Just yeah. I'm shocked you haven't come down yet. Need a bomb dive? Yeah, read the comments as I go. It's the same during shower. He is. He's ready to pounce. Look at him. He is. He's acting like a blue vulture. See? Dive. What's that about? You gotta move because I've got a bigger blanket. Every day. It'll be flat and he'll jump down again. Hello from Manitoba. Oh, that's cool. Oh, thank you. Like a beginner. Actually, that's a good idea. I should utilize YouTube. As a YouTuber myself, that's a really smart thing that I didn't think of. Oh, hi! You've come to join. No, that's the washing basket, darling. You can't. Excuse me. No. Cool. We'll put these in the washing so that you don't chew anything weird, like my knickers or something. Ooh, nice. Thank you for helping me in my bedroom because now that's done. Now we can move on to the kitchen. Woohoo! Step up. Fly away. I'm turning off the light. We're leaving. Yeah, that's what I thought. What time is it here? Like 10:30 in the morning. Oh. Okay. Where are we gonna start now? Kitchen, probably. Ham's just hanging off the door somewhere. Ham! Hamlet! We'll help you do the dishes all. Oh, thank you. $40? Oh gosh, you don't have to send me that. Does he poop everywhere? Yeah, that's why I'm pretty fast on picking it up. Guys, you don't have to send me money. It's so kind of you, it really is. But I think the idea of you feeling like you have to, you don't. Okay, we're cleaning up. We're cleaning up. We're moving on. We're cleaning up. And I don't think the dishwasher was loaded properly last night. He's on his cage. I'll go get him. So I'm setting a first Indian ring. Oh wow, that's exciting. First Indian ringneck. How long have you had Hamlet? Like nearly 8 years. Yeah, I might need the money for wipes. True. True. You don't want to? No. You two light up our lives. Guys, that's just so nice of you to say. I'm out of breath. That's not good. Imagine if you like, oh, I just get really dizzy. I've been glutened, that's why everything feels gross. You probably have a package in every room. Yeah, probably. That's still insane. That's still money being sent to me though. Yeah, imagine if you guys had like a live happening and you just saw someone die on the live. Actually, I'm fairly sure that has happened. He really is a child. Yes, he is. He's currently walking on the. You see him? Here. My God. Go into your dark corner. See, that's where he sits and looks over Gotham from that top corner up near the aircon, which isn't on, so don't freak out. Are you an Australia? What? I am an Australian, yes. Born and raised. A guy drank himself to death. Jeez Louise, really? Can you hear him knocking? That's him making that sound. Ham! He's grinding his beak on the aircon. Thank you for sharing him with us. Oh, you're so welcome. That's so nice. I'm drinking water because I just don't want to pass out on a live. That would be silly. We're going to open all the windows. Let's do that. Yeah, we were warning them for months prior. What? These eyebrows have just got to neaten up a bit. My God. What time is it in Australia? 10:41. 10:41 here in Australia. James, she's taken. Appreciate the compliment though, James. So I have a Steve, and I love my Steve. He's just the most country bumpkin-esque weirdo. I love him. What kind of food slam? I AM 10:42 AM. It is bright outside. It's morning. Holy crap! 1:40 AM in Scotland. That's ridiculous. I'll stop. Do you get worried Ham will fly out? Because we're so careful with windows and stuff. We're pretty good on that. And I actually feel like he has no interest in going outside because he will just avoid the doors altogether, which is funny. Never heard Ham be quiet before. Yes. This is what it sounds like about 10 AM after he's had his like morning. Oh, it is April Fool's Day. I've never been an April Fooler. Mainly because I forget. And for some reason I always forget that March has 31 days instead of 30. What did I just say? I always forget that March has 31 days. I always stop at 30. And then for some reason I always think like the 31st is April Fool when in fact it's not. Yeah, you guys are still in yesterday. Mama call in the morning sounds like, yeah. Well, Ham's chilled out now and he's been fed. And gosh, so my hair's all oily because I haven't washed it. And so you're just gonna have to withstand me do it 1,000 times. So Cal. It's okay. It's okay. 30 days of September, April, June, November. All the rest of 31. Yeah, I know the rhyme, but I always forget. You got to count the months on your knuckles. What? It's all right. We'll figure it out. Ham, do you want to come and join everyone yet? Does Ham have a favorite song? How much does he like music? Sometimes he'll like the song if we're all dancing to it. You know, that just looks worse. I don't know how to help. I don't we're just putting it back in the clip because this hurts my head. We're just oh, what made you get Ham? I always had a bird growing up. Like my first bird I had, her name was Cinnamon. And I had her since I was 10 till I was 20 until she got eaten by a cat. I got her because I was an anxious kid, and my mum and dad found that if I had a pet, I was more likely to have more responsibility and look after the pet rather than get stressed about myself. And so it was like a tactic. And back then, ADHD was still kind of uncommon in girls, even though it was common. It was just unnoticed because we mask so much. And so, God, I've got so much cream on my bed. And so they got me that parrot. And so when I was a grown up and I moved to Toowoomba, I was studying theatre at the time. And after I'd finished my study, I didn't finish the degree, I just finished studying. I decided to get myself a ring neck. You start at far left hand, point the finger. I have seen people do that. Rip Cinnamon. Yeah, she was the best. She was such a sweet girl. She didn't talk or anything, but she was really cuddly. And she used to hiss. She was a cockatiel. And so I had the opportunity to get Ham. In hindsight, I probably wouldn't get from the same breeder again because it was quite unethical. Hence why Ham's a bit dodge. Like they reckon he was a carrier. Like he's always had chlamydia, just got triggered, kind of like a cold sore in birdies. Okay, let's catch up on some of these. I was told growing up I couldn't have autism growing up because it doesn't go with ADHD. Figure side by side. ADHD is such a thing. It's such a spectrum, man. I hate that. I hate that for you. I hope that you got some help and you got some understanding because during school, I had so much of a hard time being understood because I was so quiet. They were like, she doesn't disrupt or anything like that. But no, it was just because I was hiding. I was like, I don't know any of this. I don't know what to do. And so I'd hide. And so the teachers be like, Bridget's an angel. No, Bridget just doesn't know what's going on. But I could draw fairies and I was good at drama. So they were like, she'll be fine. And I graduated high school somehow. Check out right. Oh, yeah, I did see that. Just sad. Oh, hi, B. Oh, hi. And just look at you now. Yeah. With a parrot that doesn't want to be in the videos anymore. He's just doing a preen. Here, I'll show you. He is still here. It isn't all just about me. I find it so funny when people are like, oh, we didn't have much ADHD when we were kids. Yes, you did. You just wasn't diagnosed. Good foot. Good foot. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Will you hang out with me for a bit instead of up there? Would that be okay? What if I got you a snack? He's really not a fan of the thing that's holding the phone. Would you like a snack? Would that get you to stay? A snack? What do you want? Something to chew? Some brock? He's camera shy. He's just pissed off because I haven't given him a fruit yet. Yeah, they did. They tried to punish it out of a generation. Didn't work. Now they're all just cranky and have all the money. Doing something special for Easter? Yeah, we're cleaning out our pantry. I'll show you why, because it's an absolute sty. It's a mess. Like, it's a mess. Is not fruit, but is pull apart. He's not eating any of this. He's just pulling it apart. Did I get ham or steam first? I had ham first. I had hammy ham first. I had ham first. I even had a previous boyfriend. But he wasn't the right one. You have absolutely obliterated this. Destroying throw. Yeah, exactly. He needs a bib. Well, he's actually not getting anything on himself. I need the bib. Don't forget to change his mode detector. Yeah, well. Just. You hear that? It means the washing's done. Kaffa, where in Michigan? What? What's Ham's favorite fruit? An apple. Mars an apple. Redistributed. So you like cheds? Yeah. We don't really have those here in Australia, and they're not gluten free. I can't have the gluten. My Ham, we love you. Such a joy and delight. Oh, they love you. They just love you. Look at this. Oh, thank you. Oh. Ah, ah. You just wiped it on my face, you little pigeon. An Indian ring it for my sister. Oh wow, it's a really big gift to get from your sister. I've got beef rubbies, yeah, all over me. I wish I could just put you down here to eat while I just unload creative words in the videos. Make it so much more fun. Oh, thank you. Oh, geez Louise, can you just pull yourself together and stop, spreading seeds? Brother. I'm happy you're happy, but my God. Do we sits? Oh, maybe we sits. What are your thoughts on bunnies? We don't have bunnies here in Queensland. They are illegal. Ham, oh, gosh. It's in my shirt. It's in it. It's in the shirt. That's what you've done. So much love from Jacksonville. Oh, what's in Jacksonville? Sorry. What? What? There's no need to yell. Yeah, they are. Bunnies are illegal in Queensland. Not in Australia, just Queensland. Is that the blue chicken? Yeah, thanks, man. You just wiped it on me. That was a beep from somewhere. Apple, Ham's choice of perfume for the day. Yes. Bunnies are considered pests in New Zealand. Yeah, they are. They're considered pests here in Queensland as well. Yeah, he wants to wipe his beak on me. Any particular reason why? Because they are a pest. They overbreed and they tend to destroy a lot of the native wildlife that exists here in Queensland. And it is an absolute thriving zone for them here. Like at night, if I was to put a light on the footy fields that we've got near our house, you would see like 3 rabbits just run around. Hares, I should say. Yeah, they're a big deal. Oh, look, it's Boo Bambi. Ham. He spotted shoes. Can you tell? You're staying up late to see this. I'm so sorry. It's just us doing jobs around the house. What? Oh, okay. What are you doing? Ham? What's going on? What? What? Can I make him speak? No. I can't make him speak. He just speaks when he wants to. What is it? What time is it my way? Nearly 11 a.m. I'm investigating. Yeah, the shoes are just there. He's looking at them, pretending he isn't. When did he start his shoe fetish? Since he hatched out of an egg. He's always been weirdly like attracted to shoes and wants to chew like all of the aglets off the shoelaces. Come on. Can I say hello? Who is it? Not even a little bit interested. Hello? He's so quiet. But cheese is the best thing ever. Yeah, I love cheese. Ham also loves cheese, but he really shouldn't have it. Their little tummies can't digest it properly. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Is he done with medicine? No. He'll still be on it probably for at least another month. Again, you must love this quiet time. It was pretty intense this morning. He was very loud. This blueberry is shy today. Yeah. Aren't ya? He was pretty content, actually. I stand corrected. Usually when we're quiet, he's content. You really just love to make me a hypocrite, don't you? Yeah. What else? What else? Did you just give them all a big kiss? Unexpectedly, because that was very nice. Yeah, that was so nice. Look at that. You're handing out treats. What a good boy. Such a good boy. Hi from Salt Lake. Wow. Oh, gosh. Sorry, darling. Sorry, baby. Hello, Ham. You're smart and handsome. All these people that are saying nice things to you. Everyone wishes that you get better. All those well wishes. I keep on going to sneeze. Oh my god. Hello from the Oregon coast. Oh, cool. Oh, that's so cute. You need a coffee. Yeah, I do actually. Maybe that's what I'll do. I have cold brew in the fridge. You can't let the sick beat you, Ham. You're gonna take over the world one day. I agree. I know who I'd rather empower. Would you guys be mad if I just took you guys to make a coffee with me instead? Instead of loading the dishwasher? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Can you reply to comments on this vid verbally? And I don't always catch them all because they kind of come all at once, so I can't answer all of them. No. Coffee. Yeah, I think I am going to do that. I had an instant coffee this morning because my sister made me one. She made me a Bogan Dust coffee. Log it out, girl. Take us with you. Okay, let's do that. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, guys, welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to go make a coffee and we're going to drink it while Ham tantrums. Oh, he's back on his spot. So it was probably a bit dramatic. Let me just clean up this absolute mess. A what coffee? A Bogan Dust coffee. A Bogan Dust coffee here in Australia is the Makona Instant Dark Roast. That I get really pissed off when people shit on it because it's pretty good and it's one of my most favorite beverages, but I'm not going to have that. I did make a cold brew in my Smeg coffee maker yesterday and didn't drink it all. So I put it in this gorgeous secondhand mug. So I was going to have it with some ice and a little bit of milk. Yeah. Do you have hot or iced coffee? Well, I had a hot coffee, but it's pretty warm now and I rolled my sleeves down, so I might have an iced coffee now. If there's ice. Because sometimes there's no ice and we don't have big enough cups, so I'm using this absolute schooner. Such a pretty one. Look how pretty this is. I got this from a secondhand shop. I saw it and I was like, give me that. It looks like it's from like a old-timey diner. Do you live in a house or an apartment? House. So this is Steve's house. I'm not shy in saying that. He had this house before we got together, and after about a year of dating, I was moving out of a place that I'd owned with my sister, and Steve asked me to move in because that was easier at the time. And so this is our abode. This is the lounge room, bedroom, front room. It's pretty big. It's got a lot of heart, but it also needs a lot of work. And so the goal is we're going to updo it a bit more and just kind of make it look a little more today. What the pluck is that? Something in my cup. See that brown dot behind my finger? Yuck. How long have you and Steve been together? 6 years and a little bit. It'll be 7 on New Year's. I expect a ring this year. I really do. And I'm not just saying that in the sense where I'm like, guys, it'll happen. No, if it doesn't happen this year, I'm leaving. And I'm not kidding. I'm really not kidding. We had a whole discussion about it. I was just like, where's my ring, Finn? Where's my ring? I need a ring. And I want a baby and I want another ham. That's all I want. And I know what I want. And I will not be told otherwise because I've put some deep thought into this. I'm the eldest daughter of 3 girls. I have a savings account, a really good career. Like this just continues to grow. It's crazy. And I'm a heckin' catch. I might look like a soiled lobster right now, but I don't care. I have a great personality. Where did I put the ice? I got really disappointed last year because when we went to New Zealand, I thought he was going to propose and then he didn't. So, yeah, he had the perfect opportunity in New Zealand and he didn't take it. And so even this year, I sent him a text last night because when he got home from work, he went to hockey training and he was like, hey, B. And I'm like, hey, darling, we should go back to New Zealand. Ham's just, I know Ham is part of this as well, but he's so happy just sitting up there and I'm having a good time having a rant. So, yeah, so there's that. Where's Ham? He's up here. He's just grinding his beak, having his moment. If I disturb him, he'll get cranky. See? See? The prettiest Ham. Stand on business, girl, don't settle. I won't, you're right. And yeah, so there's that. Good for you. Thank you. I might look like soil. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's because my hair's oily. If my hair wasn't oily, I love my hair. I got good hair. If this was washed, you guys don't stand a chance, you know? Yeah. Yeah, waited beyond long enough for a ring. Yeah, well, he wasn't grown enough. He's older than me, but his brain was not there yet. Like, as much as people can say, like, oh, you shouldn't wait more than that, we were not ready, and I was not ready. I've only just started to feel like a grown up in the last couple of years. And that's got a lot to do with my growth. That's got a lot to do with my trauma. I've got plenty of it. And so is he. And so we're both rather disheveled looking humans that kind of came together through, I don't know, dark times. And since then, we've only gotten better at being a bigger support for each other. And he wasn't a bird person when we first got together. And now when we leave, he's like, is Ham okay? And I'm like, yeah, but we should check. How big are the spiders there? Oh, I got bitten. I don't think you can see the mark anymore. See those two little dots? One there, one there. I got bitten by a huntsman 2 days ago. That one was like, no, it wasn't. This one was like this big. It wasn't big. It was just sitting on there, and you're plucking pretty. Oh, plucking, stop it, you. Just stop it. I'm trying to install Windows. What? What? I'm trying to install Windows. Been with my girlfriend for 26 years. Well, you should propose, because unless you guys don't want to get married, that's fine. But like, has she ever said anything? I also, it's for this, not just for the sake of like getting married. In this day and age, having a husband doesn't do the same thing as it did back in the day, specifically for women. For men, it was ownership. For women, it was security. I could live on my own happily, healthily, all by myself. I'd like to do it with him, life with him. And I hate the idea that if I had a baby, he would have the last name that the baby would and I don't. That's my main reason for it, is I would like to be married before I have a baby, so that that baby is on paper clearly both of ours. That makes sense. Australian spiders, stuff of nightmares. They're fine. I killed a redback at the front of our house the other day. Guys, y'all got bears and coyotes. We've got a blue ringed octopus, and even then, not all of Australia's around the ocean all the time, so you don't have to give a baby his last name. I want to, though. That's the point. It's not a case of like, they don't have to. I know they don't have to. I love, and I do mean love, the idea and the concept of him and I having a baby together and sharing DNA and making a whole person. Because I think we'd be good parents. We'd had a really big think about it. There was a time we didn't want kids. So I was, what? Hyphenate names, just saying. Yeah, true, but my name's also hyphenated. My full name's actually Bridget Erin Boland Chant. Boland is my mother's maiden name, but we made it a second middle name so that she could still be part of it. But yeah, bears and coyotes are less scary than spiders. I disagree. I disagree. While we were at O'Reilly's, that place that you saw those pictures on Instagram for, I saw a red belly black snake just having a little slither with his mates. And that was kind of cool, but it did dawn on me like halfway through, like the leisure of going, oh wow, I love seeing nature, being like, that is the most deadly snake in the world. Right there. And they do have red bellies. I love your accent. I love you. So take this is my coffee. I probably don't need it, to be perfectly honest, but and I will position this camera so you can see Ham, because he does this. Oh geez. Spiders or snakes? I don't want to know, bro. And I have a new respect for spiders. They do a lot more for the environment than we give them credit for. They keep out pests. They do, in fact, pollinate things, and they provide a vital part of an ecosystem that does require things to die in order for other things to thrive. So, where's that photo chooks? Really hanging from the trees. Yep. Yeah, they're terrifying, aren't they? Spiders and bats are the best. That sounds like such like a Batman coded comment. Who has a roo in Wisconsin? What? We have roos in our yard. I want judgmental shoelaces. Yeah, me too. Do you love the ocean? I just adore the ocean. If I could pick to be any mythical creature, I'd be a mermaid. Hands down. Hands down. I love the ocean. If I ever get a tattoo, it'll be probably of something with fins. I love the ocean. I really do. I love whales. I love dolphins. I love jellyfish. I love stingrays. I love manta rays. I love Steve Owen. I grew up like down the road from um, Australia Zoo. I used to see Bindi Owen all the time at the shopping centre. She'd be like just there, and you're like, it's Bindi Owen. Oh my god. Do you surf? Not anymore. My knees could never, unless I had them fully strapped. I don't know if you guys followed when Steve and I went to um, New Zealand. I had to strap my knees so heavily with tape and then with like a Velcro strap down that I'm fairly sure I lost circulation to my calves and feet just because I so badly wanted to snowboard. And we did. And I was pretty good at it by the end. Steve struggled a bit because his center of gravity's up in his throat. But yeah, I cried when Steve passed. A lot of people did. Our school had a Steve Owen Day where everyone came the next day in khaki. It was a big deal on the coast. Big, big deal. Me neither. No surfing, no skiing. I would love to. I just can't because of my hypermobility. Where is Ham? There. He just didn't want to join because he doesn't like you. You love Steve Owen and dating a guy named Steve. Yeah, yeah. Y'all got a point. That's so true. I never made that connection. I do. I just adore Steve Owen. We were bugging. We were absolutely terrified when it all happened because we didn't think it was real. Oh, my man had a good sniffle over it. Yeah, just do you scuba? I have never scubaed, but I would like to go get my scuba diving license. I've just recently got my boat license as well. It's actually probably just occurred to me now. I am quite an adventurous being that hasn't done as much adventuring as she probably would like to, but I would like to do more this year if the world doesn't fall apart. Yeah. Steve and I really wanted to go to either Mexico or Canada on a cruise. Steve really wants to see a moose. Now, if your last name was Irwin, that'd be crazy. Yeah, no. It would be, if I married Steve, it would be Messenger. What kind of music does Ham like? Anything that I can dance to, because he'll dance. You're never more than 5 meters away from a spider. I had one on me, like just before. We've had a hatching of like tiny little huntsmans, and so they're like minuscule. But I got out of the shower this morning and I had like 3 on me because they've obviously just been in the towel. So I was like, oh, cool. They don't do anything to you though. Moose are huge. Yeah, they're apparently really unnervingly big. Holy crap. I'm from Queensland, Australia, in a little town called Toowoomba, which is about an hour and a half away from Brisbane, which is where Bluey is set. That's a good way to kind of narrow it down because people don't know where places are when they're from around the world, unless you're from the US, because everyone knows where things are in the US. I don't mean that as a jab. I just mean that as a genuine, like, it's hard not to when you're a lot of the focus of the world. Bigger than you think, the giants. Yeah. Do I know the Brookie Bakery? That sounds very familiar. I might do. I don't go to many bakeries because they're kind of Guten. Hand looks like a statue. Yes, and he's judging you like one too. I'm far too scared to visit Australia because of the spiders. I'm far too scared to visit America because of the guns. I feel like if I put music on though, every time I've put music on, there's been people that have like, I don't know, reported it because they're like, oh, I forgot the word. Copyright. Like a beatbox. No, thank you. I'll protect you, B. Thank you. Would you actually? Because we've had a few shootings happen in Australia. Not that recently, and even in Toowoomba. And now we've all got that thing of like we hear a pop or something. We're like, I don't know how I deal with it in the US. Whereas Hammy, damn it, he's right there. He just doesn't want to come down and talk to you. It's not about you. It's not about you. I'm simply here to control this. It's not about me either. I don't know if you can hear it, but he's like, you don't want a copyright strike. No, I don't want a copyright strike. That's what stopped the HBO Harry Potter series from coming out sooner. I was on my bike in about 2 inches of snow. I love snow so much. Oh. It was the first time Steve saw snow in New Zealand last year. And it was like hard snow. So he went to lift it and his hand like this is the snow. His hand was just like, oh. Sorry. I talk about him a lot because anything he does is hilarious to me because it really is like the first time he's learning to be a human. Honestly, he's an alien. Him doing anything for the first time, he's just like, what do I do? I'm like, figure it out. Should be right. She'll buff. I saw someone in a video have a kiwi plush on YouTube. Yeah, I don't have a kiwi plush. They're actually all ham plushes because they're all different prototypes from different like releases. There might be another one. Bless me. I feel much better. Just the wave of blessings that have just come through. Thank you. Thank you very much. Help. That's just from all the pollen. Ham, come on down. He doesn't give a pluck. He doesn't care. He's not here for you. Always sneeze. Don't hold it. Yeah, you can pop a lung. Do you have a keyboard or piano? Play it? No, he'd get scared of it. You're going to bust your eardrums, yeah. Thank you for the donation. Goodness me. Guys, I'll say it once, I'll say it twice, and I'll say it again. You do not need to send us anything. We appreciate it greatly, but it's so not necessary. I don't want you guys to feel like you need to do that. Do you get snow/cold in Brisbane from Chicago? No. We last year, we don't live in Brisbane. We live higher up. So we live about an hour and a half inland from Brisbane, which also means altitude. So it does get much, much colder where we live as opposed to Brisbane. We've had no snow in many years. We've probably had like flurries, but we don't get snow. But we do get very, very cold mornings and sometimes ice and frost and things like that. Have I been to the Great Barrier Reef? Yes, I have many times. It's beautiful. It's so pretty. I would highly suggest seeing it sooner rather than later because a big chunk of it goes every year just from it dying. I love the way you say no in snow. Well, we don't. We get no snow. So I don't know what you want. Where's Ham? He's here. He just doesn't give a pluck about you. He just doesn't want to do it. And that's okay. So I thought I'd answer the questions for him. Yeah, he's on the curtain rod near the aircon. Can I zoom this? Will that work? I can. There. I'll just have him in the camera and I'll just talk down here. I snorkeled at a coral reef in Florida when I was on vacation. My family was very nice. I love snorkeling. I taught Steve how to snorkel because he hates bodies of water. I was like, it's all right, I can save you. I'm surf life saver trained. He's just content. Look at his little fuzzy face. Would you like to come down? I can't put the curtain rod with a plushie on it because then he won't go up there and it's his safe space. I don't want to ruin his safe space. I love Hamlet. Every time I feel down, I see him. Can't see the word because there's something in the way. When I scroll, and he makes me happy. By the way, you should come here in the US and see the Grand Canyon in Arizona. It is an amazing wonder of the world. Well, I'll come to Arizona if you come see the Great Barrier Reef. It's also another one of the wonders. He's a happy bird. He is doing well. I'm from New York. Crazy. I'd love to go to New York. I have a pet house chicken named Sweet Pea. She's my baby. Can she be my baby too? That's so cute. Sweet Pea the chicken. Oh. Do I know Apollo? Yes, I do. A very sweet bird. Very smart bird. Wow. Yeah, he'll fall asleep there sometimes. I'm just trying to put my ears like a bird. I have to run. It was nice to chat. Love you. I love you too. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. It's been a hoot. I'd go, but Australia won't let me in. I have medical cannabis. You can buy that here. Australia is now a medicinal cannabis provider. As long as you'd have a legible script, you can get it here. You just can't bring it over. Leave it there, and then buy it here. Made you yawn. Sorry. I do want to come see the reef because it's also a wonder of the world, Australia. And it's people. Yeah, we're pretty chill, most of us. Seems wonderful, except for the bugs. The bugs are fine. Just spray some Airguard. You'll be fine. It's nothing. You get so used to it. And it's actually better in winter anyway. Hanging with Ham and you while watching hockey. Oh, cool. It's so pretty, Bridget. Stop. I'm a grease ball today. But that's how you get pretty on other days, so I appreciate it. Oh, you do? That's awesome. What? Yeah, I'll buy it there. They said no. Yeah, it's only recent. Check it out again. I would double check your facts before you know for sure, but from what I understand, you can. What's Sydney like? I've never been to Sydney. I've only been to Sydney a couple of times. Sydney is overcrowded. Sydney ain't all we got. People really hype up Sydney. The Opera House is beautiful. There's a bridge for sure, and a lot of famous people live there, but it is just simply a beautiful place. Most places in Australia. You're used to it because you grew up with it. Spiders are creepy. The spiders are fine. The spiders are fine. There's actually nowhere near as many spiders as you think there are. You'll just seem to have this idea that they're all coming for you. They don't actually want to touch you. Do you have a house spider? We have several. And a bird. It's fine. New Zealand can't go long months no longer. Yeah. Does your area have kangaroos running wild? There are so many kangaroos here. All the time. I'll see if I can get a photo of one this afternoon. Is your wall okay? You mean the giant hole that has a circle around it that says patch? Yeah, I live with an electrician. Of course, there's things in this house that aren't fixed. What is the creepiest animal then? In Australia or ever? Drop bears are pretty scary here, though. You don't see them often, though. Being from a large city, I try to avoid big cities. Are there a few places you would recommend to visit? Yeah, so many. You'd love the Sunshine Coast. You'd love Toowoomba. You would love Brisbane's probably a big city, but the outskirts are very pretty. Oh god, there are so many places. Australia is massive. It is not an island. They go, it's the biggest island. It's the same size as America. And in Australia, in my opinion. Okay. Scared of koalas? No, I'm not scared of koalas. I'm scared of drop bears though. He's never come close to escaping outside. Okay, creepiest Australian animal. Like creepiest is in they're just scary looking, or creepiest is in they can actually hurt you. What's the most beautiful beach in Australia? That is up for interpretation because there's so many pretty beaches and they also change so drastically. Being people that are not. What? Us Americans have memes for Australians being people that are not you are not to mess with because of those bugs and animals you deal with. Well, I just say just don't mess with people. Like, why are we fighting? Like, I'll drop you, no problem. But like, there's no need to. It's fine. Yeah, funnel webs are pretty scary, but they're only if you're not wearing shoes and you're walking out the bush. How often do I quote Bluey? Well, I don't have kids, so I don't watch a lot of Bluey, and I often find that Bluey gets quoted a lot by Australians because it's Australian slang anyway. Actually, that's not true. I do quote a few things. If I get upset about something, I go, I don't want a life lesson. I just want an ice cream. Or the airport. I'm not going to the airport. I am your god. Do you hear that? Have you ever seen Eastern Brown steak? Yep. You're so cool. Oh, shucks. Doubt it, but yeah. Limo ice cream one's so relatable. Yeah, I don't want a life lesson. I just want an ice cream. Okay, creepiest animal. I really want to figure this one out. Because we don't have big critters. We've got little critters, and they're really not that bad. I'd actually say the cigarette shell. It's called a cone shell. And they call it a cigarette shell because if you get stung by it, you have time to live for a final cigarette. They're pretty scary, and people pick them up all the time, and they're very deadly dangerous. That would be the creepiest thing because it is the most unassuming, I'd say. Is it true Australia went to war with kangaroos and lost? Oh, no, emus. It was an emu war. No, he now gets to bless you be. Yes, I feel very blessed by the on from high ham. Can you do your New Zealand accent again? Why? I feel like people think I'm making fun of them. I promise I'm not. It's simply because I really like the accent. I think a New Zealand accent is really clean. It sounds way more innocent than Australian. Australian to me can sound really bogan and like real nasal and a bit shit. Whereas a New Zealand accent sounds so much more clean and cut and kind as well. They sound real nice. Much nicer. Yes. And every New Zealander that I met when I was over there was hands down the nicest. Like, genuinely, I don't think I had one single rude experience with a New Zealander. I had plenty with other Australians, and there were a couple of American tourists who were causing a few issues simply because they kept I don't want to throw you guys under the bus. That sounds really mean. So don't worry about it. How often do people how often do people ask you about the emu war each live? Oh, at least one. Not as common as you think, but certainly more than the average. Is there anything about America that baffles you or that you don't understand? That you assume that your currency works everywhere. I used to work in retail here in Australia, and I had Americans frequently coming in offering American cash. And I'd be like, that doesn't work here, mate. And they'd be like, but it's legal tender. I'm like, not here, it ain't, sir. That's okay. Just say American tourists, people will understand. Yeah. Yeah. And I like, that's the thing. You're not all under the same umbrella. Unfortunately, there are a lot of you, but that just sounds like I'm putting you all into a bottle, which I know that's not true. There's so many of you that are kind and understanding and actually, put the time in to think further along than your own country. And so, yeah, it sounds awful to, sorry, some of my fellow Americans are weird. It's funny. Oh, come on. Even I know our currency doesn't work everywhere. Yeah, well, there's a bit of a letdown, I'm afraid. Hamlet sitting motionless with his thoughts. I know you can't hear it, but he's up there just like grinding his beak. He's literally just taking like, we Americans use USD in Canada, so I understand them asking, but not being rude. No, that's okay. No, I get that. But that makes sense because you guys are neighbors to Canada, whereas we're on the other side of the hemisphere. Do I like Bondi Vet? Sure. Dr. Chris is pretty good. I wish I could be him when I grow up. Yeah, me too. It is. He's just so content grinding his little beaky beak. Happy bird, happy life. Yeah. Kind and understanding, not me, unless it's animals. What do you mean? Like, as in you're not kind and understanding? That's a way to out yourself. He's waiting to swoop in. Actually, I think he's just really happy. This is the time of day where he is a bit of, chilled out. So please, 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 you and him make a little video together. You both singing and dancing together. We should do one of them. We haven't done one in a while. And weird, just not stupid to think our currency works everywhere. It's okay. I love your shorts and ham. Thanks for sharing life with him. Anytime. I haven't seen many people over in Australia. Is it rare? It's not rare. It is kind of common, but like it's not probably as common as other places. But we are probably a relatively healthy country. We tend to really look after ourselves because it just makes us more able-bodied. We have a very big like sport culture here. I'd probably say like rugby and being out in the sun and the beach and the surf and everything is pretty standard, though it's not uncommon. I just want to apologize on behalf of Mel. That's okay. You don't have to claim responsibility. There's people in the world that are just having a hard time and you can't get too mad at them. You can just hope that they see better ways or be happy, Oh well, you can't help those who don't want to be helped, if that makes sense. I'll always be kind and understanding until someone pushes that and takes that for weakness. That's when it's not okay. Oh no, we're mad. Who's mad? Been watching you guys for years now. Thank you for sharing your life. You're so welcome. How long does Ham usually stay out there? He can stay out there for hours. He's fine. He's so good. He's probably just made a giant shit. Big black cockatoos. Oh, fancy seeing you. Yeah. How you going, guys? What? Wait, sorry. I'm just catching up on some tea. Love rugby. It's not super popular in the States, so I love watching online. I also really want to get into ice hockey. Can't imagine why. Oh, us who didn't vote for the orange potato. How's Ham recovering diet wise? It's been okay. He's yeah, he hasn't been enjoying his succulent Chinese meals as much as he would like because they're medicated. So less fun, I'd say. Have you ever thought about another bird? No, that'd be cheating. You should go live with Steve as well. Unfortunately, Steve has a boring 9 to 5 job, so he won't be joining us today. Married me. Who married you? Congratulations. I watch almost all the bird channels. We're a good bunch to follow, I reckon. Pickles obsessed. You mean Timu and Oreo? Married me. Married me. Who married you? I follow all the other bird YouTubers, I'm fairly sure. If not on TikTok, it'll be Instagram or YouTube. I'm not a sport person, but I like hockey. I play grass. We play like grass hockey here without the ice because we're not super cold. So I'm just trying to catch up. Dude, stop. Please stop spam. Yeah, I'm not a spam fan. So like, and you're also saying married me. So I don't know who married you, but a maintenance mechanic can fix anything but a home. Yeah. I live with an electrician who put this in but couldn't patch the hole that he made doing it. Grass hockey, grocky, yeah. Just not ice hockey. We just call it hockey. Good to hear, B. Foul health isn't fun. Taking your man's ham, yeah. The only Australian stuff I know is from H2O, just add water, sadly. Don't be sad by that. Be joyed. Be overjoyed. Ricky, Cleo, and Emma are the basis of most teenage girls. We all know what they mean. She's taken y'all. Happily. Sparkies don't patch holes. That's for the plasterers. And that sounds exactly like something a Sparky would say, so that he doesn't have to do it and he can leave it for years and years and years. Whereas there's other holes in the house and I've plastered them just fine and leveled them out and they look great and you can't even see any shadowing. They just don't want to do it. It's a hole. It's not a whole wall, it's a hole. Birds and cats are very similar in disposition, I think. Yep. Oh, I don't like that I have a headache still. Maybe that'll help. My favorite was when you roasted the way Americans pronounce Hamlet. I was not roasting them. I actually loved the way that they said it because it's a spider door now. I can't patch it. True. I love how like, because I studied voice at uni, and one of the things that we loved the most was pulling apart different like dialects, languages, accents, and regional sounds. Is Americans are really great at rounding their vowels, and I loved the way that Americans were able to make what is essentially in Australia Hamlet to a 3-syllable Hamlet. Like you Hamlet, like there's a whole mouth, like Hamlet, like you just kind of grasp the sound and then push it out, whereas Australians are like Hamlet, Hamlet, Hamlet. Like it just sounds so much more fruity. Like it has more feeling to it. Even Americans, not Americans, even when English people say they say it with a calm dexterity, which is like a Hamlet. Like the twang is taken out. It's so much nicer, you know? Anyway, thank you for listening to my TED talk on dialect and sounds. Can you tell I was a nerd? Question. Have you ever seen a wild budgie in Australia or not? Because they're mostly desert. Yeah. I've seen wild budgies, wild cockatoos, wild cockatiels, wild corellas, plenty of them everywhere. Interesting. And yet some people believe for water. Water. I think as long as you know what it means and you get some, you're fine. Water. Water. Hamlet. Do you and Steve enjoy fishing? I wonder what Ham would eat fish since birds do. I don't know if Ham would eat fish. He likes tuna, but you shouldn't feed tuna to birds from a can because of the mercury. See a gang. What? What? Well, I'm from the south, so we add extra time to words. God, that's so true. You guys really do. You take 3 to 5 business days to get to the end of a sentence, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Some people need to take the time. I also love the backhanded compliments you Southerners really take. You have a really great way of like, feel attacked. Promise it's not an attack, but if you want to take it that way, go ahead. The way that you guys can like acidically sweet say things like, well, aren't you just smart? And you're like, I feel like the biggest dumbass. Hi B, I don't know you do lives. I didn't know either. We just kind of remember we can do them sometimes. And we're like, let's do them for like a couple of hours. Like we're coming up an hour and a half now. Passive aggressive, yeah, it's amazing. It's really cool. Australia's opposite of USA. So many ways. We drive left side of the road and the right side. Yeah. Yeah. I know Ham smells dusty, bird dust. He smells good though. Bless your heart. You're so precious. Yeah, bless your heart. It can be an insult because you're like, you dumb shit. I mean, you silly Billy. I'm gonna see if I can get him. I fluffy boy. Oh, hello. Hello. You do smell all fluffy because you've been all. Hi. Hello. Hello. How are you? It's a ham. Plus, yeah, you guys don't use the metric system. You use feet, you use miles, you use yards. Yeah, well, sugar gliders. You don't see them very often, though. Oh, you want to get on the chair? Oh, geez. Okay. Well, we've got the second best thing, which is the laundry goblin. Sorry, I'm catching up on some of these. This is a really interesting discussion we're having. Hello. Ham, you're a gorgeous boy. They just think you're the most gorgeous boy. And you are. He's like zoned out. He's like, what if I bring this here? Will you hang out with us then? And he's more of an Australian accent. He's got one. We have to be special. Fahrenheit instead of Celsius, miles instead of, yeah, you guys just got to be different. Why do you keep moving out of the shot? Can hear our neighbors. I love ham. Yeah, I hate kilometers. Why? Why do you hate them? I don't hate miles. Why do we gotta hate? Yeah, he's the sock guardian. Where's the pups? Rufus! Archie! They're old, so they probably can't hear. Ham is over it, but he's. Ooh. Hello. It is long. His tail is long. Sorry, darling. It goes all the way down there. Why the Yanks kept field measurements in Chantu? I don't know. Are you thinking about getting another bird? Yeah, maybe. Maybe in our other house that we're saving for. Why do you keep moving out of the shot? You just see his little silhouette because we've got the light behind us. A toucan next. God, what would we do with a toucan? Maybe I can make this light change. No, I can't. Yeah, it must be so late for you guys, considering it's midday here, which would mean like it's coming up like new day for you guys, early AMs. I wet my sleeve. What is it? What do? Look at his little stance. Isn't he the cutest thing ever? Like, I just love him. Hi. What do? Hi. He's like, you're still talking to them? Oh my God. Yeah. It's only 8 p.m. there. Where? Where are you from? Eastern Standard Time right now. Huh? Oh, wow. Okay. If you had to keep one, Ham or Steve? That's a mean question. Poor Steve. ignored but not ignored. I can't keep up with all of them. Why do you keep moving out of the shot? Ham. What are you doing? Pennsylvania. Oh, wow. Mm. How's that? Huh? He seems grumpy. He's all fuzzy, like. Mm. I'm having a bit of a lull. I'll actually need to start loading the dishwasher soon. This one here, man, I can feel it every time I smile, like, ow, pulsating. If you have to go to work in the morning, you should be going to bed. You can't have treats for everything. You're a good boy. Mm. Good boy. He does look a bit mad. Like, here, let me just. He looks pissed. Do you have anything close to Chuck E. Cheese in Australia? No, we have a KFC, a Hungry Jack's, and a McDonald's, and Red Rooster, but I'm fairly sure they're money laundering at this point. Oh, do you guys anything? Yeah, no, I don't know if we do, because I also live in Toowoomba, which doesn't get everything either, so we very well might, to be perfectly honest. I'm excited for the new Mario movie coming out. Maybe. He's not really a movie fan, I'd say. Gross. Oh, Ham. He's so cute. You see my big nose in it. Lots and lots of pinning he's doing instead of chatting. He's just figuring it out. It's been a long time since we went to Dead Rooster. Oh my gosh. We used to go there all the time as kids because you could get a whole roast chicken and then like potatoes and stuff. So there'd be like a whole roast dinner, and they had the best chips before they changed the recipe. It reminds you of a cross uncle right now. I wonder if he'll let me pay you. That's a no. He said no. Chips or fries? Yep. Yep. Chips or fries. I'm going to move because this feels like I'm forcing him to be on camera. But I don't want to do that. Step up. There we go. I would try apple chips with ham. Do you just mean like sliced apple? Ooh. No, he's never flown outside. He's probably a little bit sleepy, yes. After just tossing a load in the clothes in the dryer, it blows my mind that you hang things out there. We've got the sun and heat here that just does the same thing, free of cost. Why would we put it in the dryer when it just takes probably the same amount of time as the dryer would? It just is a few extra steps. Much more eco-friendly. It also makes us go outside as well. B, what's your favorite video of you guys that we did? What's our favorite video, Ham? Just his back to me. I don't know. We've done so many. It's really hard to kind of keep up at this point. Girl, it gets 100 degrees plus in Texas and we use dryers. Well, that's on you then. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm just saying that's what we do here. We utilize the sun. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. That's all I'm saying. Just because yours is your way doesn't mean my way is wrong. Yeah, man, the dryer chews the power too. Yeah, it sure does. We hang things to dry in the UK and we don't have as much sun. Yeah. Well, and it's also just kind of better for your clothes. It doesn't disintegrate them as quick. The medical profession has only just begun the study of females, and it's about time, I say. I feel like I missed something there. Ooh. So PS5 control, let's go. Yes, I'm currently in my 67 billionth game of Hogwarts Legacy. Does Ham good at tricks? No. He isn't. You guys use the sun? We never can. The weather, yeah, it is unpredictable. But we still hang it out. Like we'll probably rain this afternoon. That's why we've got it hanging inside. No shade bead, just different when we do it here. Yeah, sure. He listens to the birds outside, but he's never really that interested. If anything, he gets a bit scared of them. He can make fruits disappear. That's true. Yeah, he can do a trick. Hi, Hamlet. Does he talk to other animals? He sometimes talks to the dogs outside, and I'm fairly sure the dogs are like, why is the snack talking? Yeah, a dryer is helpful. I'm not saying a dryer is useless. That's by any means. But we just tend not to use them unless we really need to, especially if it's been raining or something does need fluffing up or, yeah. It's either freezing cold or scorching hot. It changes literally within hours. Yeah, I bet. That's the thing. I have a lot of people that are like trying to justify using a dryer. That's okay. You can use a dryer. It's okay. I'm not the be all and end all when it comes to this kind of stuff. I'm just saying in Australia, we just tend to use a clothesline more. That's all. I'm someone who doesn't also love a fluffy towel because I feel like they stop drying you. Have you seen that chick where she's like, you ever realize you grew up poor because you like a hard towel? No, you don't want to kiss? Okay. Boy, he's reading the chat. He is. He's so chill out right now. He's doing like little slow blinks. You're saving the environment by using a clothesline. It's handy. Reduces your carbon footprint. Incorporate people use snow instead of washing machines. Yeah. Your post about choking was. I did that this morning because I was like, oh, I wonder what Ham would do if I died. Nothing, turns out. Just the show must go on. It's hard to look after a parrot. Is it hard to look after a parrot? Can be. He's a bit sick at the moment, so it's pretty stressing. I'm a bit stressed. I do love the smell of sun-dried laundry as well. Yes. It does have a smell and it does have a cleanliness to it. It's also antibacterial if you do get some sun rays on it. Is there a moment where Ham is extremely chatty? If so, when? Not right now. It's usually in the mornings and the evenings, and it's about midday now, so he's like real naughty. How's Ham's treatment going? Good, slow, slow. It's also a huge savings avoid using the dryer. Yeah, we've also got solar panels on our house. Perks of being the partner of an electrician, he's got a lot of gadgets and stuff working to save power and use our own. Oh, come on, saving the environment. It's good to save the cash. And they're like, yeah. but not using things to do nothing in the grand scheme of the planet. I love that optimism. B, going to get GTA 6. Probably not. I never really played it much as a kid. I sound way less exciting now. I've had a coffee. It's chilled me out. Chilled me way out. It's good. Ham on the shoulder. He's so chilled. I'm really scared to move because he's so relaxed right now. His little big rubbies. Have you ever been to the US? I'm in New Hampshire, originally from Massachusetts. I have not been to the US, but I would love to go to New Hampshire. I've heard great things. My most favorite TV show is The West Wing. So I would love to go to the OG location of Josiah Bartlett. Yeah, I'd really love to explore, especially some of the US history. It's really cool. I'm a big fan of Hamilton. In winter, I use a clothing rack and my radiator to do laundry. Smart. Works. Shoulder angel with a beak. No, I don't take him outside. Sweet boy, how old is Ham? He's nearly 8. The West Wing is a good show. Aaron Sorkin, man. He knows what's up. Does Ham ever bite me? Yeah, all the time. Yeah, I hear New Hampshire is a safe place to visit, but apparently the crime rate in Washington, D.C. is the worst. Apparently that's one of the higher crime rates. It's higher than New York. West Wing is so good. It is. It's great writing. It's such great writing. Sports Night was also great. It was Sorkin's first show. Really? I didn't know that. I'll have to watch it. It's because of Team Oranges. I watched it before the other bloke came into power. I was actually watching it while Obama was running things. My mum showed it to me. My mum's a really good show picker. She's got good taste. That's true about Washington. Really. I have an uncle that used to work in the US. And they've gone back for a holiday and they've can't come back and they stayed in Washington for a while but didn't want to stay for too long because of the crime rate. They were like, yeah, it doesn't feel safe because he took his like granddaughters and stuff. Ham can distinguish between acting bridge and upset bridge, so he's reacting accordingly. He's just so chilled. He's looking after himself. He's preening. I have an extra bedroom. I'll take you on a wine tour in the Finger Lakes region, New York. That sounds so nice. I might take you up on that. Can you house Steve and I? That sounds really good. Ham, bacon, pancakes, Oggy. Oh, we love Oggy. He's so sweet. We love the Bird Brigade. Brigade. Hi, Channy. Nice to meet you. Greetings from Mexico. Ham has a lovely mom. Thanks for the videos. Really enjoy saying love. Oh, thank you. He's not in a good mood. What's he doing? He's preening and being grumpy. Crime in DC is lower close to government buildings, sadly. Not much of a flex. What's a food that he seems to want the most when he can have it? Cheese. He shouldn't have cheese though. Baltimore is a shit show, true. Wow, okay, cool. I tell people I don't follow influencers, I follow birds. We don't really consider ourselves influencers because we don't really influence you to buy anything or do anything. We just make funny videos that basically poke fun at each other. USA is cooked right now. I'd visit even. Oh gosh. You wouldn't visit even for work. Life in Oz is pretty good. It's pretty expensive though. The fuel prices are ridiculous. It is currently sitting at like the unleaded fuel that I get for my car is like $3.30 a litre. So not good. People will love your accent here in the US. We're suckers for a beautiful accent. Oh, that's so cute. I don't, it's so strange because obviously where I'm from, we all talk like this. So I've never been anywhere else except like Singapore or England, actually, where my accent was considered strange or unique because we're not far off being English and we're not far off being New Zealand either. So I think Americans have been the only ones that have been like, your accent is crazy. We love it. Thank you. We just love to talk. I'm just trying to read all these comments because I'm leaning and I don't want to disturb the ham. Jesus, also my downfall. Yeah. Much prefer my bird channels. What's that? What's that? He is looking so dapper. The UK is finished. Wow, okay. Y'all influence good vibes. Well, I hope so. We try to stay positive and we also try to stay real. That's for sure. That's why I didn't bother putting on makeup today because I was like, y'all know what I look like. Greetings from Colorado. Yeah, we would ask you to say kangaroo if you came here. Shocker. I guess it's $4 a gallon. Yeah, see, that's a gallon. That's a gallon. Isn't there like 4 liters? How many? 5 liters to a gallon? It's that much per liter here. Per liter. 100 millimeters. 100 milliliters. 1,000 milliliters. Jesus Christ, Bridget. Liter, not gallon. Liter. Much more for much less here. Ah. It's not a flex when you're like, yeah, well, it's like $4 a gallon here. No, it's $4 a liter here. It's frustrating. I'm originally from the Boston area. I understand the accent thing. That's why I love your accent. So I find your pronunciation some things like we Bostons do. Yeah, well, actually, the Boston and Australian accent are not too far off, to be honest, especially in the sense that you say like car, and Australians say car. Like you're actually probably a mix between American and Australian, to be perfectly honest. It's a bit of a mix there. It's your R's and your O's. Mm. How did Hamlet get his name? Shakespeare? Yes. US paper gallon, US paper liter works out to be, yeah. Yeah. As a fellow Aussie, I'd love to visit Boston, Massachusetts. Yeah, same. Same. Your American accent is spot on. Well, thank you. Yes, it is expensive. Do you watch other bird channels? Do you? I watch many. Well, that's expensive. Yes, it is. Yes, LPG is something I wish we had. Whoa, you just like exploded a few feathers there. I'm used to Aussie accent because my aunt, technically like 4th cousin or further, comes and visits most years. Well, that's good. Propane for you Yanks. Laughs in electric car about fuel prices. Just walk. Oh, sorry, mate. Ugh. I couldn't do it. Do you know of baby corn? What? Is this another bird channel? What part of Australia are you? Queensland. A lot of the people from Boston have Irish accents there. Dropkick Murphys. What? Just makes me think of the bear. Obviously, they love St. Patrick's Day and stuff. You alive? Hey, Ham and Bridget. Ham! Where are you, buddy? Yeah, so technically in Australia, it'd work out to like $14 a gallon here in Australia. Am catching bugs. You could tour the world with Hamlet and do shows. I don't think he would like that. He loves being at home. Did you ever hear of Benjamin, the best bird? Love you guys. Yeah, I've heard of them. Hello from Newcastle. Wow. Shipping out to Boston. Would love to go to Boston. Big fan. Big fan. I'd love to go see the Boston Raiders play a game. Queensland. Looked up on a map. Yes, northeast, southeast actually is our specific area. About an hour and a half inland from Brisbane, near where Bluey is. My skin is just being the shittest. Ham, where are ya? I just heard him take off. How's the weather out there? It's all right. It's pretty warm at the moment. Ah, he's returned. Should we go hang out in the bedroom so that you fly away less? Do I ever dress Ham in typical bird outfits? No, because he would never let me dress him in anything. No, okay. What are we doing here? Ooh, that light is very unkind. He's climbing up to the pillows. Hey. Is this annoying you yet? You don't like the pat pats. It's the pat pats that annoy you. Always getting mad. He's being so patient. I don't want to tempt fate. Okay. Yeah, I bet. I gotta read some of these. Thank you so much for coming. He is so zoned out. Look at him. Look at that chook, just chilling. Yeah, I probably will. You'll probably do something. He's so chilled. Quiet Ham today. Won't be for much longer. Do I plan to teach him any more new words? I attempt to teach him new words all the time. The thing is, he will only learn what he wants to learn. And after and after a while he just doesn't. Doesn't that hurt? No, his nails aren't sharp. I have to bring this down so I can see all. Oh, there we go. What? Orientation is locked. That's fine. That's fine. Is that more comfortable? Woo. Yeah. So we can talk to everyone from down here. I can't read the comments though. Ah. Stop. Let me turn it sideways. No, not the other way around. Oh, jeez. Have you ever given him a middle name so that you can say his full name when he's mad? Yeah. His name is Hamlet Benedict Demetrius Chant. Oh, it's hard to do. So, there we go. I'll just do it this way. Up. And keep the feet out of the shot because people are weird with feet. Yeah, I know. I probably just seemed like the ultimate like millennial mom just now. I gotta ask, where did those middle names come from? They are other Shakespearean characters. Demetrius is from A Midsummer Night's Dream. He plays one of the blokes that gets enchanted by the love potion from the flower. And Benedict is oh my god, from my favorite Shakespeare play, which is Much Ado About Nothing. Who plays the main protagonist, who is paired off with Beatrice, and they've got really good banter. If I was ever, because I used to study acting, if I was ever gonna do a Shakespeare play and I had a dream role, it'd be Beatrice from his Much Ado About Nothing. So it was super horrible seeing him in a mood as a mood booster. Oh, I'm glad. That's really cute considering Ham has a way with words. Yes, well, yes, I am sleepy and so is Ham. Middle of the day, it's time for like a nap. And we haven't even gotten a lot of jobs done. That was the whole point of doing the live, was so that you guys and us could like chat while I did stuff. Yeah, good thing he isn't named after Macbeth. No, he's not. He's not named after Macbeth. I didn't love that play and I had to study that in high school. Does Ham get his split of the YouTube revenue? He sure does. He gets the best of the best when it comes to birdseed. I've just bought him a new cage actually. It's coming in the mail soon. And so yeah, gosh, B, do your chores. Yeah, I suck at them. Do I have a favorite scary movie? I love The Conjuring. It's my favorite one. Hamlet and Othello were the two plays I studied for my English literature A level. I loved seeing the plays live. Yeah, they're amazing. They're meant to be performed. They're not meant to be read. They have to be performed on the body. They didn't learn their lines from that. That's why iambic pentameter is so easy to memorize, because the beat makes it easier to memorize. We used to do a play at uni and we did Romeo and Juliet, which was just so cliched. But I learned my lines in a week. I was the chorus and presented the play. And I learnt my lines in a week. Easy. Have I watched The Nun? Yes. That movie's stupid. A Midsummer Night's Dream is a great play. I love the comedies. And Twelfth Night. The Exorcism of Emily Rose was pretty scary. I don't like scary movies that much. Always a fan of Caesar more than anything. Yeah. Salome and Beth, and obviously really enjoyed it. They are enjoyable. They're supposed to be enjoyable. They're meant to be performed and seen and witnessed rather than read. I secretly love Les Mis. I love Les Mis as well. I get ADHD paralysis sometimes. Can't move. Yep, it's happening right now. But I've got him sitting on me. I might even have to wrap this up and have a nap so that I can actually achieve something. I do need to do some work. Midsummer with Michelle Pfeiffer is perfect. Yes. And Kevin Kline. Oh, and Christian Bale. He plays Demetrius. It's the best. It's such a good play. It really is. There's so many great actors in that. You know the guy, yes. One of the eldest Stark. Yep. Makes sense. British actors are meant to be Shakespearean. Like, they're meant to do Shakespeare plays. So many plays. One of my most favorite ones with Catherine Tate and David Tennant, where they were doing God, I can't even think. I know, darling. I know. Where they were doing Much Ado About Nothing, and they played my two favorite characters, which was Benedict and Beatrix. Beatrix? Beatrice. Far out. Beatrice Potter was Bellatrix. No, far out. I can't think. I can't even think. What time is it there right now? It's like 12. It's just afternoon. They had such great chemistry, even from like the Doctor Who's. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Well, it's nap time somewhere else. Yes, it's so true. Ham, can you being such a little feral? While I generally agree that Romeo and Juliet is cliche, Baz. Yes, look, Baz is a big director, especially for Australia. I don't like his directing style personally. I find it saturated and not in a way that necessarily enriches story. Sometimes it makes it harder for me to really absorb what's going on, but each their own. But that's okay. I'm just reading all my text messages. Cool. Olive Line in the winter, Peter Tool. I love Baz very much, but understand that take. Yeah, look, it's very like another one of his films that I really adore was Moulin Rouge, and it's a lot, but I love it. That's a play that the a lot can handle it. Whereas other stuff, like even the Elvis movie was a lot. And I actually lost interest about halfway through because I was like, I'm actually exhausted from watching this. It was so much information to take in with so much happening. Wuthering Heights is great. Wuthering Heights is the two popular students at school who got the lead roles in the play. That's what that movie was to me. I didn't think they had any chemistry. I really struggled to watch it. And also Jacob, what's his face? Well, I went to school in Brisbane, and I know a lot of chicks that actually used to date him, which is funny. I think Baz is good entry level Shakespeare. Not necessarily. Actually, I think entry level Shakespeare should be something that you see at your local um theater. I think the first time you see Shakespeare should be on stage. I'm a big stage um ambassador. Like I think theater is the ultimate in the moment. It's not edited. As soon as something's too edited, it loses feeling, it loses purpose. And it really, loses so much heart. There we go. Dude, that's how I felt about the movie. Yeah, it is. It's very overstimulating. It's a lot, and you lose, feeling for it. I've not been to the Globe Theatre in London, and I'm really sad we didn't get to go because when I went, I was about 15, and so I wasn't like immersed in it yet. So, agreed, stage is so good for Shakespeare. It's the only way Shakespeare should be played, and if it is filmed, it should be filmed in one. Small local theatre is wonderful too. hmm Small local theatre is where the best actors start out. They don't start out because they were seen because they were good looking. It's the ones that actually have loved it from the beginning. It's also why I really love the guys from Heated Rivalry. They were theatre nerds. I just love that. Oh, question for you. Do you think Shakespeare should be studied in school as text or on stage? Both. Both. They shouldn't be one or the other. I think they should watch it and then break it down. Shakespeare should be played on the body. Actually, I take that back. I think it should be studied by being watched and then performed. I don't think Shakespeare needs to be studied in writing. Sure, the iambic pentameter and the equation elements to it, sure. But I think the real magic happens when you notice the detail in the words, the alliteration, the the fine detail when it comes to we had an exercise that we did at uni where you have like a text of Shakespearean and you only read the words that were at the end of each sentence. And that in itself gave you the entirety of what the whole sentence was about. There was a monologue of Beatrice from Much Ado About Nothing, and her whole thing was like, I am not man, I am woman, which was the ultimate. My job is to be a woman. And I hate that. But at the end of the day, it is my greatest strength. And so that's how you found the raw emotion in it. But you couldn't do that just by reading it. You did that by reading it with feeling as acting it out on the body. So yeah. I could go for days about this. This is stuff I love. I love this stuff. So when people are like, oh my God, you must like Shakespeare because of Hamlet. I'm like, you got no idea. Yeah. I didn't even look at any of the comments while I was on that bit of a rant, so I'll catch up with them now. Much Ado About Nothing is my favorite play. Taming of the Shrew. Do you mean 10 Things I Hate About You? That's also a great play. So A Wicked on Broadway in New York, original cast was the most breathtaking performance. Yeah, it would have been great. Live theatre, man, it's so much better. So much better than movie. I know, mate. I will see a play on stage over a movie in theatre any day of the week. Any day. We went to Stratford. Ah, perfect. The history there would have been insane. I had a feeling you love Shakespeare. How? Yes, Heath Ledger was awesome in that. It's also my favorite movie. Mm. If you guys ever want to see a good adaptation of Much Ado About Nothing, there's one where it's got an all famous cast and it's really great. It was made in the 90s. And it's got Emma Thompson as Beatrice, which I just love. Oh, I love Emma Thompson so much. She reminds me of my mom. My mom reminds me so much of Emma Thompson. And it's who I strive to be in all aspects of life. And it's got Keanu Reeves. It's got God, I can't think of anyone's name now, but so many people. Denzel Washington is also in it. Yeah, all stars. So good. And when they're all like babies. How's Hammy doing? Good. Heath Ledger wants to know why Julia Stools? What? Styles. Oh. Where is my ham? Yeah, he's just on the washing basket. Oh, anything Emma touches is gold. Yes. I love that version. Hi from Brazil. Hi from Australia. Come on, sit on your washing basket. Hello from South Alberta, Canada. I don't know why I said that in a southern accent. What do? What do? Just yelling so much. If you ever get back to the UK, you should try and go to the theatre in Cornwall. Yeah, I'd love to go there and the Blackfriars, a few other places. There's so many different places, especially the ones that burnt down and like where they were and stuff like that. Good morning. It's afternoon here now. It's 12:21. 12:21. Oh, I still have a huge headache and that just won't go away. I just have to have the oily hair out for a bit. What's up, Bridget Hamlet? Well, hello. Does Hamlet have a favorite Shakespearean play? I'll give you one guess as to which play Hamlet's favorite play would be. You just see all of Steve's dirty washing here. Oh my gosh, your hair is beautiful. Oh, thank you. It's dirty. And it was in a plait last night, so it's all frizzy and oily. So it's just what we're dealing with. And I have like a really sore part on my head because I had it in a bun yesterday. And so my whole scalp is sore. And so I keep getting the same headache over and over again. The taming of the shrew. Hamlet. It's Hamlet. It's Hamlet, in case we weren't sure, it's Hamlet. I wanted to thank Ham. Mandy Rank Sunny learned how to talk by watching him on YouTube. Oh, that's so cute. Is Ham like other people? Not really. 12th Night. I don't know if everyone knows this. They probably do. 12th Night is She's the Man. You know the movie with Man Bynes. She's the Man. That's 12th Night. Massage the head, it helps, yeah. First off, you and Ham are so cute. Thank you. Any plans for Easter weekend? Yes, we are cleaning out. You didn't need to see that. We're cleaning out our pantry. Ugh. He is here. He's just like out of the shot for some reason. Michael Keaton. Yes, that's the one I mean. That's the one. It's got Michael Keaton in it. Yes, he plays the dickhead, the comic relief. Oh, hi. Says Ham gonna egg hunt. Yeah, well, he'll eat eggs. Not chocolate eggs, just normal eggs. Second, I had to Google and actually search for you because so many scammers have stolen your content. Yeah, I know. My content will only ever be Bridget Chant on stuff or Chanty B97 on TikTok. That is it. How's your headache? Still there. Merchant of Venice was a great, great play. I love Merchant of Venice. I'm a big fan of the Al Pacino version as well. That's a good movie. I think it's the second or third live I've caught. Wow. Well, I haven't done many, so good on you. He's the best Batman. I agree. I love Michael Keaton. I love him in everything. I loved him in First Order. I thought that was a good movie. What's Ham's favorite fruit? Apple. Apple. Oh my gosh, a baby. Baby Eclectus. That's so cute. He does look like he's reading the comments, doesn't he? My favorite Shakespeare play is Comedy of Errors. I love dramatic irony. Which one's that? Have you ever wanted to be a playwright? You sound like you really enjoy the theatre. I do enjoy the theatre. I don't think I have the attention span to be able to write a whole play. I think I'd write a scene and then be done with it. No, I think I am better suited to much shorter form content and things like that. I'd write a book. I'd write a short, like, kids book. I'd love to write a children's book with Ham. Yeah. What's your favorite fruit? Mine? Mango. I love a mango. Good egg. Oh. What doing, Hammy? What doing, Hammy? People want to know what doing. People want to know what do. What do. He's so fluffy right now. Thank you for the awesome content. Ham was such a treat. Thank you. I raised my son well. I'm not a theatre musical person, but I went to watch Six with my friends. It was amazing. It would have been amazing. I do love stories that have historical relevance, and that is one of those plays. A children's book about Ham. Yeah, I just don't know what it would be about. Like, I don't know if I'd make it more simple or complicated or what. If I was to write a book about Hamlet, like a short children's book, what would that look like? Can you not eat the dirty washing, please? Love your content. Thank you. I know he's so chill. He's so cute. How different our feathers are. And that's okay. Yeah. Ham goes to the doctor. He will be going back to the doctor soon. Could be about Ham's life. It wouldn't be that interesting, I don't think. Could do a series, one adventure, book laundry, apples, vet, etc. Oh, that's such a good idea. I might take that. Hamlet goes to the vet. Hamlet has a snack. Hamlet has a bath. Oh my gosh, they're just coming now. Hey, you want to do that? You won't have to do anything. You just gotta look cute. It all depends on the artwork, though. I wish that I could hire the dude who does all the drawings for Bluey. I'd love if he did like a drawing of Ham to see what he'd look like in Bluey World. All the Wonderful Adventures of Ham. Yes, daily routine story. Book about how Ham started life. Yeah, I'd love to write a kids book featuring Hamlet. I just don't know where to start. I have ideas coming out my eyeballs. I just got no idea. Let's not forget the great tragedy. Hamlet drops his apple. That's such a good idea. Hamlet eats secret rice from Gammy. I can do it. I can do it. The art. That'd be good. I'd love to do the artwork. Well, it depends on what it looks like, really. Some people have been really, really like generous with doing artwork of Ham. The thing is, a lot of the Ham artwork is just a tracing of Ham and then coloured in. I'm like, that's beautiful. It's also not that far from what he just looks like. I love the idea of like the cartoony looking stuff. Not that they're not clever and really good. It's just, yeah. Hamlet meeting his Ophelia. I don't know why I can imagine Hamlet as a pirate. Well, because he's a parrot. I've got the Bluey song in my head. Ham. B. Emmy's so funny. Any book would be good. Ham shoe fetish. Yep. Ham finds the shoes. Oh, yeah. Also, ask everyone what do. Oh. Here come the grannies. Here come the Hammy. Gotta make a viral song. Well, what doing here? You could make a what doing song. This thing, I've got all these ideas, but nowhere to execute. Sorry, darling. I'm sorry. That was mean. I scared you. Oh, being on the floor is hard. Thanks for the joy. Oh, yes, they're welcome. Just start writing. Keep it simple. True. You're still live streaming. Cool. I'll probably wrap it up very soon, though, because I need to get stuff done. What do you ham? Blam. What a banger. Oh, what doing? Bam balam. Yeah, what doing? Bam balam. He's looking at me like, are you okay? Are you well? Are you well? Gets lost and B has to untangle him from the curtains. Can you imagine? I'm getting a little worried about how quiet you are. Are you okay? Do you have a nickname for Ham? Well, his full name's Hamlet, so Ham is pretty much a nickname. Hammy Ham. Blue boy, Chook. Oh, bye. Say things off camera that he says on. Yep. He says my name off camera. I've never called that on camera. Oh. We might have to wrap this up because I need to get more stuff done, and I'm really worried that you're not going to do anything more than this. And as much as I'm sure people have loved chatting to me, they're kind of here to see you, and you're not doing a lot, babe. No, don't want to be part of it. Well, shall we say bye-bye? Shall we say bye-bye? Oh, good. Show them your tail. You want to say bye to everybody? Look, they're saying bye to you. Aw. They're saying such kind things to you. I'll probably see you very soon. You don't want to say anything? No, not today. Well, thanks for chilling, guys. I appreciate all of the love and support. And we shall be doing this again soon because this is a lot of fun. Thank you for helping me do like my 3 jobs that I didn't get to do. Most appreciative. And we hope that you have an excellent day / night, evening, morning, whatever it is. All the love.